Welcome to another exciting episode of the Andre the Beast Creighton Show. Back with some more beauty pageant winners, but not just beauty pageant. These are lifetime. I mean, they can never lose these beautiful crowns they got in. You've seen them on the show before. The beautiful Miss Kyanah, Chanel, and Tiara. Man, you guys look great. You guys look great. So tell me, 2026. Let's start here. Let's start with man. You don't got big. When you walked in, I was like, "Who is that?" You grew.
Yes.
How's life been treating you?
Life's been good. I've been on a walk with God recently, so life has been pretty smooth, pretty peaceful.
Wait a minute. Now we mean a walk with God. Did you walk away from Him or something?
No, I'm trying to build a closer relationship with God as of right now.
Okay, I like that. Go a little bit deeper. What do you mean closer?
So last year I got baptized.
Bring that microphone up a little bit. We can hear you.
Last year I got baptized back in April.
Yeah.
So it would be almost 1 year since I've gotten baptized. So during Lent of this year, I've been trying to pray more, study my Bible, and try to build a closer relationship with God.
How old are you?
16.
Okay, you're doing too much. You're doing too How you managed to get out? How were you managing to do all this? Plus, you work for a major company. Thank you for the invite. I'm sorry I had surgery, so I couldn't attend. But man, you're just making headlines, man. Do you ever stop? That's the question. At 16 years old, do you ever stop?
No, I'm always booked and busy. I make sure I have stuff to do. I make sure that I'm not sitting around in the house just doing nothing. I make sure I'm always booked. I'm always busy. I'm always getting myself into something.
You mean your grandmother's always getting you into something, right?
Yeah, her too.
So let me go over here. You've been doing this for a while, right? So what you been up to? Tell me what you've been up to. Bring that microphone up so we can hear what you're talking about. I've heard of that magazine. She got honored in that, right?
I'm creative youth director.
Okay, you're what?
Creative youth director.
And you're how old?
16.
Okay. You're gonna make some man very happy. Trust me. You got it going on, girl. If I can turn back the hands of time. So what else you been doing? Uh-huh. Lord have mercy. And I'm just not getting wind of this? I'm going to talk to your grandmother. She's not doing good on the press releases. She's not doing good on that press release. So let's get right down to it. You guys are back in Indianapolis again and getting ready to go to Chicago. You're getting ready to do another major event here. Explain to the viewers exactly what the Miss World International is about and what the Lifetime is about. Educate the viewers. Yeah, I see the full jewels right here now. How difficult was it to transition? And then the second part of this question is, how did you get nominated to the next level? So that means that your peers like Kyanah really value you enough to say, you know what, you need to be wearing this Lifetime award, correct? If you say yes, sir, one more time, we stopping this interview. Yeah. say, I was like, okay, she keeps saying yes, sir. Okay. But on a serious note, how do you feel now that this requires more responsibility because this is lifetime? Are you prepared to do this? Mhm. I sense strong energy with both of you women, and I'm privileged to be in the middle of all of it. But was life really this easy for you guys, or did you guys have to go through some type of did bullying and peer pressure and all this? Did you guys go through this and decided, you know what, I want to do something different? And was this the ticket to creating something different for you guys? Mhm. 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 What about you, baby girl?
It wasn't always easy. It was hard trying to get to where I was because it wasn't something that was just given to me overnight. I had to kind of work for what I had. So it's been a long journey. It's been a hard journey, but at the end of the day, it's always been positive.
I'm gonna ask you a question. I'm gonna ask you a question. I want you to be real with this. How do you distinguish yourself from your peers? And let me go here so this makes sense to the listeners. This is no disrespect to you. You're still a beautiful young girl. I look at you as the same around the age as my daughter. You're not a fully woman because you still get to deal with kids and go to school and stuff. How do you maintain that acceptance in your arena, but still hold on to the power to let people know you're not the one to mess with? I'm really here in real life, but I can navigate here. How do you do that?
I think it's more so of a confidence thing. You have to have confidence in yourself because if you don't have confidence in yourself, then nobody is going to believe in you. If you don't have faith in yourself, nobody is going to believe in you. If you don't invest in yourself, no one is going to invest in you. So you just have to put your best foot forward. You always have to wake up and think of the bright side of things, be positive, and and just move on. At the day is gonna end, but you gotta make the best of it.
Do either one of you guys? I know you're older, but you can relate to this too. It would appear that that's a lot of weight to carry because with that kind of weight, let's get real, animosity steps in. It shows its face. How do you deal with it? How did you deal with it? You guys weren't prepared for this, right? Mhm. What about you, baby girl?
Like Tiara said, pray, pray to God. That's going to be your number one supporter, your number one go to. Go to God. You everyone is not for your table.
Could you say that again for the young viewers out there?
Everyone is not for your table. You can't take everyone along the way with you.
Man, I love you. I say that all the time. Okay, so answer this question. Okay, well, look, this is another exciting episode. How do you get people to buy into that concept? Because we live in a world now where everything is about, alike. You don't like me. I can't even get people to get the phone and carry on a conversation with me. They send me an emoji. I mean, what does that mean? Well, Dre, that means I'm happy. Well, I got a sad face. Well, that's not. How do you get people to buy into this concept? You want to go? What you gonna say?
I would say put your idea or whatever you have out there. They may not agree with it or they might not see your vision now, but you have to think about the future. You have to think about the bigger picture that you're trying to paint and go with it. Your ideas, your dreams, run with them. You never know how far you may get with them. So I would just say just be open to anything.
What has been the most difficult journey so far for you, and what's been the most difficult journey for you? And let me break this down where this makes a little bit more sense as this relates to carrying on the legacy of Lifetime. What was the most difficult transition for you to carry that title? And then what do you think is going to be the most difficult challenge for you?
I would say the most difficult challenge for me was trying to please everyone at the same time.
Wait a minute. You got her school good. I'm talking to your grandmother. You are awesome. Seriously.
Thank you.
Like you talk on a level that most people that I have on my show are not even there. Like you're spot on spot with adult intellect is what I want to say. So what else is it? What else are you?
It's just the people pleasing. You can't you can't please everyone. You can't make everyone happy. You can only make yourself happy at the end of the day, and your peace and your mental health and your physical health is the most important thing. So if you can't handle yourself first, you should not be trying to handle everybody else's pleasure or anything else that anybody else has going on.
You know I'm getting ready to go deep with you, so let's go here. You ain't getting off that. You ain't getting off that easy. You talking from experience. So what happened during this transformation that your friends started to hate on the hater?
It was opportunities that I was getting that they weren't getting. So it would become hard for me to still be friends with them when they have animosity.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I want friends, but if you're gonna act a certain way towards me because of the opportunities I'm getting, I just don't want to fool.
Why didn't they
you.
just ask you? Hey, how can I stay in the car with you? I like what you're doing.
I feel like it's just I don't know. I honestly feel it would have been easier for my friends that I used to have to ask me, "Hey, how can I get into this? How can I do this?" or "I see you doing this," to talk about it instead of pushing me away.
Mm-hmm.
Cause at the end of the day, I always wish to have like a friend support system
Mm-hmm.
instead of just like a model support system or a family support system. Celebrating with friends would be amazing, but it just became to the point where they
It's
just
not. It's not worth it.
no.
No, not worth your inner peace. What about you, baby girl? Setting up boundaries. Yeah, it's hard for people to. When you set boundaries up, a lot of you're on my show, so you gonna get the real. What's that commercial? This is the real. Some of us has got to be dropped off. You know what I mean? Yeah. You hit it dead on. You see them dropping off, and it's a good thing. You got a ring on your finger. What does that represent? Marriage? Tell me about your husband. What do you think about all this? You got promoted. Did he jump up and go, "Yeah, baby, I know you can do it"? Uh-huh. I'm sorry. Wow. Now you got the Lifetime. What's your mission with this? Like, how are you gonna? What do you plan to do differently than what has done because you're older too, mature. So her way of implementing is going to be a whole different way of what you're able to do based on your age than what she can do. Mhm. Mm. You have children? Okay. Girls? So you putting them in this? Okay. You just said something. They're not pageant winners. My daughter did all of this, and after a while, she just, she got burnt out on it after a while. But were you always this? Mhm. Who convinced you to do the first one? Before we wrap up, I'm gonna start with you. What's been the biggest part of this journey for you at 16 years old?
Experience it with my grandmother. She's been here the whole
The whole
time.
time.
The whole time.
Ain't grandparents cool?
Yes, they are. they're I think they're the second best thing to having parents. So I would say experiencing this whole moment, this whole journey with her has been one for the books.
What about you? The last ladies that was on here for the Miss Royal International, uh, 60 plus and then a 50 plus. One thing I noticed that Sherry does with you guys is you have to have a platform that you do a cause for. What's your platform and why did you pick that platform?
So my platform is anti-bullying. I chose that platform because bullying is something that I went through growing up and I still, go through growing up. And I know that there are other young girls that are going through this, but they don't talk about it. They don't speak up about it. So that's kind of why I chose this platform, just to give young girls a place to speak up,
Mhm.
a safe place, um, a place where they can open up about stuff that may be going on at school or at home or outside of home, just to give them that safe place.
What about you? You mentioned queens and kings. Kings meaning men. What does the beauty pageant in the whole inner circle, what do they do as far as impacting young men and men? What's your role there? Mhm. Let's talk about the founder, Sherry Gilhart. Tell me about her. What's your if I had to ask you who was Sherry Gilhart, what would you tell me?
She is a businesswoman. She's a kind person, a loving person. She's a dedicated person. She pours so much into her models. She she's like the foundation for a lot of models. She builds us up brick by brick. She takes time out of her day to help us if we need help. And she's kind of the reason a lot of us have gone out to New York Fashion Week or have modeled in Chicago or Kentucky. So that's what I would describe Sherry as.
Take it. Yeah. What do you guys like better, the modeling or the pageants? Which one and why? No, that ain't going. That ain't going down. Now, I gave you two choices. You can break them down. Say, well, I like the modeling because it's a, but I prefer the blah blah blah. So tell me which one. Okay. 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 What about you, baby girl?
I love modeling because that's what I am known for, especially for my walk. I'm gonna say it again. I have a fire walk.
Wait
So
a minute. What's a firewall? Is that a shimmy like?
no, I just people say I have a walk like Naomi Kimmel.
Well, hell, they ain't seen you since you grew.
Man, I've
It's
changed.
really gonna move like
Yes,
yeah.
I've changed. So I love modeling. I just love everything about it. I love when all eyes are on me. I love the glitz. I love the glamour. I love expressing myself where I walk. And that's just why I love modeling.
Last question. What's next for you? You still that's stupid because you're gonna be in this seat so many times. Y'all gonna be like, you're 25 now? What's next for you?
So currently, I am working on a magazine under Red Print Magazines. I'm coming out with my youth magazine that
Okay.
should be coming out next year. It's called Who's Up Next. So I'm basically spotlighting youth here in Indianapolis. I have entrepreneurs, entertainers, models, dancers, cheerleaders, athletics, academics. I have all of this consisted within one magazine. So that's what I'm currently working on.
Damn, I wish I could turn back the hands of time. What's next with you? Heck, I already know. You gotta get on this. You gotta go to work, dog. Wow. And guys, you heard it first right here on the Andre the Beast Creighton Show. Make sure you get more information on the I Am Beast radio station. My last question: what's your purpose?
My purpose is to speak up, speak out, give young girls a chance, give young girls a voice, give them confidence, and to keep going because my journey is not over. And yeah.
She's so good. What's your purpose, baby girl? Wow. How can the viewers reach out to you and support you?
You can follow me on all platforms at Kyanah underscore Chanel. That's KYANAH underscore CHANEL.
How can they reach out to you? Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you subscribe, like, share, click that button. Sometimes all it takes is one click, just one click to make a difference in your life or to change somebody else's. Make sure you support these young ladies in their events and all their future endeavors. This has been another, and I do mean another exciting episode of the Andre the Beast Creighton Show.